Now student, we are moving to place GRDs. GRDs are basically grill, register and diffuser. So before that we can calculate CFM, how much CFM required in a space. So you know this is our space. So here you see the how we can calculate air changes. So we create this Excel sheet and I can share it with you. So first of all, here we write serial name number 1. We have space name or space name. What is our space name? Dining hall. We have space dining hall. Okay, so first of all we calculate length, width and height of dining hall. So now from here the length of dining hall is, so how we can find length? So you can go to this annotate option and from here you linear tab, you click on this, you can select space. So select this align option, click on this and then click here, and now in this way we can calculate, we can find spaces dimension. So similarly you click again on align and then click on this center line and this center line, so we can find, we have dimension of width. So after that now here you see we have length of 80, width of 35, and now when we click here then we have height of 12.79. in these all dimensions are in feet. So we have length of 80 feet, we have width of 35, we have width of 35. Similarly we have height of 12.75. now we can calculate a volume. So as you know that the formula of volume is length, width and height. Length multiplied by width multiplied by height, we get volume. So this is total volume. So now we find air we how much air changes are in dining hall we required. So from this space click on this space dining hall and then click on this dining area. So here you see how much air changes. Outdoor air per person air changes 18, 8 ACH we required. So we write here 8 ACH, 8 ACH. So now what is the formula to find CFM from air changes? So for air changes we have volume, formula volume multiplied by air changes divided by 60. So when we multiply air changes per hour with volume and then divide it with 60, then we get CFM. So 4760 CFM required for this dining hall. So for this dining hall, similarly we have other lobby. So similarly we find the from here, from annotate you can find all dimensions. So the width of this is 35 and length is 64, and we have simply height of 12.79. so we give a here mistake 12 point, we have 12.79. so here we have 64, we have this dimension, we have 64 feet length. Now we have width of 35 and similarly we have height similar to above this one. And now the formula is this length multiplied by width multiplied by height. So the space number is 2. We have this is reception area. So we have this space is reception. So now we can copy this from here and write here reception. So air changes, so now we can find air changes required for reception from here. So for waiting hall we have air changes per hour 6. Now we write here 6 air changes, and now from here we have value, so we require 2864 CFM for this reception area. Similarly, now we can calculate CFM requirement for lobby. So for lobby of hotel we required, first of all we copy this name, and then here we check H and dimension. We can check, before that we check dimension. So now we go back to this annotate, so this align or select, so we can click here on this dimension, and similarly to this point, so we have dimension of length of 25 and width at this point, and this 8 feet. So 25 and 8, we write here 25, 8. Similarly we have 13, and we write the name lobby, so we can calculate here this. So the air changes in lobby are, so we can find air changes for this lobby. So air changes requirement for lobby is 5, so we write here 5 air changes, and now we can get CFM requirement for this lobby. So for this is on one CFM summary. So for dining hall we have length, these are lengths of reception, lobby and dining hall. Width, height, we get volume, then we place here air changes per hour, and then we get CFM requirement for that space. Now in this way we can find CFM.